So I was raised Catholic, and we would go to the Easter, Christmas vibe. We were on that. Middle school, I experienced a lot of bullying around my looks. So in my head, I'm thinking, oh, my value is in how I appear to other people. That's the thing that'll get people to stick around. That's the thing that makes me special and different. From age 17 to age 18 was where I started partying more. Then at age 19, I ended up like 7 hours away from home, and I knew a girl that had started dancing, and I called her basically like, hey, I'm gonna stop on the way home, and she's like, hey, I got shoes for you, come to the club, and we'll get you in, it's fine. So I ended up stopping and dancing on my way home because I basically had no money, no prospects, no other way. To me, it sounded like freedom. Leaving the club that night, seeing that much money in one place at one time, just off of my looks and my beauty, I'm like, well, here we go, cha-ching. I started dancing regularly, multiple times a week through the weekends after that. 2018 through 2019, I was on top of the world dancing. I was making a lot of money, but of course it was slowly, quietly eating away at my soul while I was doing it. But when you're traveling and doing whatever you want, have a lot of money in the bank, it's easy to push that down. During this time, there was a man named Max. He became my boyfriend, and we moved to Jacksonville together. And that man turned out to be my future husband. So early 2022, I was in a deep, dark depression at that point. I felt like I had no purpose in life. I felt like there was no end in sight. I didn't have anything to live for. I would go to the club and put on my dancer outfit and look in the mirror and be like, I can't do this anymore. Who is this? It felt so wrong and foreign. And that was frightening because it was always something that came naturally to me. So I was on Instagram and I kept seeing Hadassah's Hope, and I ended up clicking on it, and the website said the Church Ladies. I'm like, the Church Ladies, I know who you are. I met them first when I was in the club, but the last couple months that I was dancing, I got to know them more, and they prayed for me. So I went and bought a Bible, which was weird. That was very strange for me. I'm like, this doesn't even make sense. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I felt freedom for the first time reading it. It was like something in my spirit was being fed. I was hungry. And for me, I'm like, I am fed for the first time in my life. It was a normal day at church, and the song All Sufficient Merit started playing. It was those lyrics, it is done, it is finished, no more debt I owe, paid in full, all sufficient merit, now my own. That's when I actually understood what the cross meant. And it hit my spirit in a way, I'm like, wow, that counted for me. But there was a thought and a moment of like, I am yours, you are mine, your will be done. So I'm in a good spot at this point. I'm feeling confident in my walk with Christ. I'm getting into the Word. I'm being supported by my groups. I'm feeling really good. And my husband loses his job the first week of December. And that's where I just felt completely knocked off my rocker. Like, oh, here we go again. It's happened to me before where I've had to go back to the club when I didn't want to. So I kind of felt that familiar pull of like, oh, time to go back. But I ended up going on the beach and praying, and I got that overwhelming message and that sense of I'm willing to let go of my old life because you're better than anything money can buy. But that day it kind of clicked for me, okay, I'm gonna have to let some things go. So I started throwing away everything, like old things from my old life that just no longer served me. I noticed there was one thing that had been sitting out, and that was all my old dancer clothes. That was the final thing that was tethering me to my old life, and I decided that if the tomb is empty, anything's possible, so I don't need these grave clothes no more. I just gotta toss them. They gotta go. Jesus wants your sorrow. He wants your shame. He wants your pain, your struggles, everything that you think is too much or too dark or too scary. He wants it all. There's plenty of room in that empty tomb for whatever it is you're carrying.